What's up, guys? QuarterHoarder here, and welcome back to part 2 of our amazing 1740s Colonial stone house property where we found some incredible pieces. If you didn't see last week's video, do yourself a favor and go back and watch it, where I'm picking up the action right where we left off. More Colonial coins, more 1700s items, and one item in particular that in another week or two's time might just end up in a museum. It is just that cool. I hope you guys enjoy this week's video, part 2, 1740s Colonial stone house, and I will see you at the end. Later. All right, Doug just said he's got a silver. I think it's going to be old.
Feel how heavy that is.
What is that?
I don't know yet. Oh my
Scalp
goodness.
edges. Look at the scalp edges.
It's 1760, Doug. It's amazing shape. Amazing. Look at the condition of it.
Doug, is that your first two?
Every single letter is crystal clear. Oh my goodness. I'm amazed, Doug, how beautiful it is. I've never seen one that nice. We're kind of just amazed that Doug got the 2 Real. And as we're all talking about it, Doug gets the inside of a shoe buckle. Look at that. And that's a big full-size shoe buckle too, Doug.
Hopefully the frame's in there somewhere.
So, you know what, Paul? We're not going to ogle over Doug's coins anymore, because while we're doing that, he's finding more stuff. That's a heck of a find, Doug. Good job. Yep. All right, this one I think is my first good coin of the day. I'm still in the front of the yard. We just came back from a lunch break. We're actually just cutting through the front to go around the side to get to the back. So we've all kind of been over this a little bit. But this is a nice screaming tone. I dug about maybe a 4-inch plug. It was in the sidewall. I threw it up, and it's sitting right there. And it's big, and it's round, and I think it's a coin.
I'll tell you, that quill is going deep for you, isn't it?
It's a coin. It's a coin.
Oh, yeah.
This one's not a button. This one's got detail on it, Charlie.
Oh, yes.
It's got detail on it.
How did we miss that? We've been
there. Oh, look at that condition, Charlie. It was a screamer too. This wasn't like a scratchy one.
I mean, we've been here back and forth, back and forth. We crisscrossed this whole area.
I can see Britannia beautifully right there.
Yeah, it looks like a.
Let's see.
That's a big one.
Let's see. Is it a King George, or could it be some sort? No, I think it's a KG too. I think it's going to be in good shape, Charlie. I mean, I've got some detail already. Let me brush it down, and I'll come right back. Yep.
That's a nice coin.
Yeah, let me clean up. We'll take a good look at it.
Chip cookies to
We just came back from lunch. Literally, Charlie, the first 2 holes from lunch.
Can you see
Here's mine. Yeah. This might be the nicest King George II I've ever gotten, Charlie, right out of the ground. Look at the condition on it. You can see almost everything.
Yeah, okay.
And here's the back with Britannia. I can almost see the date. I was cleaning it, but then Doug came over with a coin, so I stopped. And where do you see Doug's coin? Who got a beauty.
It's got a hole in it.
It's got a hole in it, but it doesn't matter. Put it in my hand, let me see. Doug got, if you can see the difference, this is a King George II farthing, Doug, which is a quarter of a penny, a quarter of a cent. And there's Doug's on the back, and you can see the date at the bottom, clear as day.
You can? I couldn't.
I can.
Man. I see it, 1760.
My glasses are on, 1760. Yep. And it's holed with a square nail.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It is.
And if I put them both together,
First 2
yeah,
holes.
his is bigger. I know.
No, it doesn't. Bigger's not always better, though, Doug. If I put them both together,
what I keep telling
Coming from a professional.
You can see the difference. This was my King George II large cent over here. I call it large cent. It's actually a half cent, half penny. And this is Doug's King George II farthing, which is a quarter penny. You can see the size difference. Yours is 1760. I can't see the date on mine, Doug. How crazy that they were both.
I think you'll be able to once you clean it up.
Actually, it looks like I see 17. I can almost see the date. I'll clean mine a little better. But congratulations to the farthing, Doug. That's the nicest farthing I've ever seen dug. And mine might be my personal best King George I've ever dug.
When it came out of the dirt, I thought it was a button because it felt like there was a shank in the middle there.
Oh, on Doug's? Yeah, I can see that.
He cleaned it, and here it's a coin.
That's a beautiful coin, too. And we missed both of them. That's why I said sometimes it's worth it.
You
Go back and
slow down.
Just slow down, take your time, and you never know. Way to go, Doug. Excellent find.
Thanks.
2 good ones.
Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you. Charlie, this is like, you ever have one of those unbelievable moments?
Yeah.
We just got Doug, and me and Doug find those incredible coins. Doug had a farthing. I had a beautiful King George half penny. Doug went back, swung over his hole, has another signal in his hole. I came over, swung over my hole. I had another signal in the hole. I already dug mine out. It's really another coin.
It's green.
Now Doug is still digging his. I don't know if his is going to be a coin too, but here's mine in the same hole.
That's really green. That got to be Colonial.
Oh, this could be something unique. It looks like the head's facing the other direction, Charlie.
Oh yeah, in the same hole too.
No, this is going to be maybe a 1. Let me clean this up too. Hang on, and I'm going to get my glasses on. All right, I cleaned up my second copper. Charlie, it's really cool. You can see it's clipped up here. You see the flat part at the top?
Yeah,
and it was clipped down there. Yeah, almost like they clipped off a little bit of copper. Sometimes they would clip silver coins, you know, to try to steal a little bit. I'm familiar why they would do it with copper. But you could see right there, facing towards my thumb, it's a King George the First halfpenny. And there's not a lot of meat on this one, like the KG2 I had. And I'll show you the back. You can see the circle inside, that inner ring circle. And Britannia is in there. It's just hard to see.
See, I can see her right here.
Oh, see, my angle I can't.
From the sun or whatever.
Do I have her facing straight up and down?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But in that same hole, this really cool King George the First, and Charlie, if you don't mind, and that really nice King George II in the same hole, copper spill. I wish I would have got them at the same time. After I dug the KG2, I actually put the plug back over and then scanned over it and had to take the plug out again. But
you don't find that too often?
No, very rarely. I'm going to scan over it again. Sometimes it's easier to scan over it when the plug's back, because then you get a nice flat swing. When the plug's up like that, you know, you got to kind of swing over it and it messes up your stroke. But that's a great spill. I love it.
Cool.
And I'm back one more time. I didn't get a third coin in my spill, but Charlie Harley came over, said he had a spill also, and he brought it over to show me. Charlie had this memorial penny, 1967, and it's stuck to this memorial penny.
I had copper two. I had 2 in one hole.
Yeah, so
too.
You're
not the only guy.
You have a 2 copper spill, and I have a copper 2 copper spill.
You're not the only guy who gets copper.
And yours were smaller. They were harder to find too, Charlie.
I get the prize today. two memorials that are stuck together.
Yeah, hey, that's no easy task.
I know.
Well done.
I'm on my way. Goodbye.
All right, I am right up on the house now, really close to the front. I got about 3 rows left to finish the front. There's another scratchy one. Nothing sounds amazing because there's a lot of nails in the ground too. About 4 inches down, and I pulled out yet another button. And this is a tomback. You can see the sheen on it. But what I like about this one was big full shank. Very rare to get tombacks with the shank. They bust off. In fact, a little bit ago, I didn't show it, I got this big tomback, and you can see that the shank was busted off, and you can see it's the same kind of shank. You can see the stand, the spun up part that was soldered on, and then the wire shank. And this one has totally complete. This one's missing the loop. So more buttons for the kettle. I got a couple big ones. I did get this possible shoe buckle. I'm not sure. Of course, some of the other cool buttons and stuff. It's starting to rain. I'm going to put my stuff in here. But all right, let's go try to find some more. We'll go back and get a drink and come back out. All right, Charlie yelled out he's got a coin, and everyone gathered around. I'm the last one over. I had to get everything together. You think it might be a ½ cent, Charlie, I'm hearing?
It's small.
Oh my goodness.
That wasn't far from my 2 Real.
I see it down there, yep.
I pull it out?
Yeah, let's take a look at it. Actually, let's leave it in there. We'll bury it.
Yeah.
If we
make everybody guess. Yeah, that's a coin.
Oh, that is a coin.
So you got good
It might even be
That'll
it might be a 2-cent piece.
Oh.
I thought
That's
I saw
about 2-cent piece.
I thought
size.
I saw a 2 on the other side when he had it turned over.
I think
I see the shield.
Yeah, you do.
I see the shield.
Yeah, do you have a 2-cent piece, Charlie?
I have one from Maryland. Got it a couple years ago down in
Now
Maryland.
you got a Pennsylvania.
That's the only one I
Wait, you mean you found one in Maryland?
found. One in Maryland. That's the only one I ever found. I only have one.
See the date.
I only have one 2-cent piece. I'm very happy to find that
I'm
there.
guessing 1856.
I see 65.
Paul's right. It's
That's what I meant,
1865.
65.
And the one I have at home is 1865.
Well, you got two 1865s, Charlie.
Yeah, I got it down in Maryland when I was down there.
What did this hit on your
24.
24?
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
That's what mine
24.
will all come up on the.
Yep, there it is.
24.
A beautiful
You're right.
two-center. Now, last year, Paul was on fire with these. Remember, Paul found like 20 of them in like a 2-month period.
Yeah,
But these are pretty uncommon.
That's what
I just found one in Oklahoma, and it was 24.
Well, that was seeded, though. It doesn't count.
I'm just saying.
You're giving the number.
I found them in.
Oh, you're giving the number.
Well,
Some idiot drunk.
Again,
Good job, Charlie.
thank you. Again, we went through back and forth.
You
back
never
and
get
forth.
everything.
And you know what?
And it was a
Boom.
screamer, you said.
A
Well,
24 loud.
like I said, Charlie, when you're going with a detector, not you, anybody, and you're walking and you swing like this and you take a step and your next swing comes up
missed
here,
2 feet.
you miss all this. Everybody. So by going real slow and taking baby steps,
Charlie, but you're still.
Yeah, that's brass.
but I think this is better than a copper.
Yeah.
Well, Charlie, it
Oh,
might not.
wait a minute. We still have time.
I know. Doing good find.
That's a really good
Absolutely.
find.
I would take
think-
that any day. And you're getting a free dinner.
You're getting a free dinner.
Really?
Doug's Pistareen, he agreed he's going to buy us all dinner.
Go, Doug.
Yeah.
I lied and told him the Pistareen's worth $5,000. That's why he's trying to treat
Yeah,
us
wait
all.
till I find out what I'll be asking for my money back.
This was, you know when you dig a hole sometimes and you realize it's deeper and deeper and deeper and you're like, oh, it's probably junk at that point. I kept going down. My machine said it was 3 inches. It was probably down about 9 inches. I pulled out a ring. I saw this blob and I was like, oh, it's a piece of junk. I put my finger through
looks like
it.
a lock.
It's an old lock, and look at the design on it,
It's
Doug.
triangle.
I've never seen that kind.
Me neither.
Neither have I.
Not like a weight.
No, this is a shackle for sure. I'm going to brush it off, Doug, and see if it's a skeleton keyhole, which I'm guessing it is.
Yeah.
I've never seen a triangle lock. Have you, Paul?
Never.
The high tone I got must have been the hole, because this is all iron. This could be brass. I'm going to brush it and take a look. But man, what a cool find that is. I'm going to
That
give it
is neat.
I'm going to give it a quick cleaning.
All right.
All right, I tried to give it a little brushing in the field. The back, the plate is missing, so you can see some of the guts inside. So I'm going to have to give this some electrolysis later and see if I can expose it. I'm sure it's going to be a skeleton key, but I've never seen a padlock in a triangular shape like that. That's going to look awesome. Man, I love it. I'm glad I kept chasing that thing down the hole. Most of the times you don't get rewarded, but this time I did. All right, I'm breaking away from the video just for a little bit. I brought that padlock home and cleaned it all up. Wait till you see how nice it came out, how old it is, and where it's going to end up next. Take a look at this. Oh. And there it is, cleaned up in the electrolysis tank, some filing on some of the flat parts just to show the definition. This thing is so stinking old, it probably goes back to the early to mid 1600s. You're talking Jamestown stuff. You're talking Pilgrim stuff. I found one similar padlock. It's currently sitting in the New York Met Museum, and they list theirs as blacksmith made, going back to the mid 1600s. That is just crazy nuts. This would have been the keyhole right here. I think the key broke off inside and just rusted over from time. I'm a little hesitant to bore out the hole myself because I think I'm going to try to donate this to a museum. What an amazing piece, hand forged and almost 400 years old. You know, for a museum like the New York Met to make room for a piece like this, that's how amazing an old 17th century padlock like this might be. Now, I would offer to donate mine to the Met, but they already have one. So I'm going to try to donate this to one of my favorite museums in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, the Charles Mercer Museum. Oh my goodness, this place is crazy. 7 stories high of all 17th and early 18th century tools and pieces of everyday life. They actually have a whole room of padlocks and skeleton keys and ankle chains. I know that they do not have a lock like this because I already contacted them. So hopefully they accept it, put it in their display for everyone to see, and maybe I'll even get lucky and get a little donated by line at the bottom of it. But either way, what a great piece. Hopefully the whole world will see it. But for now, let's get back to the video because more amazing pieces were found at one of the coolest places we've been to in a long, long time.
I think this is going to make me look silly.
I think it sounded half-decent.
Yeah, so did I, but
You think it's going to take away the respect you got from the 2 Real?
probably. bring me right back to earth.
Bring him right back down. Let's see.
Oh, oh, it isn't.
All right, wait. Let me get the good camera out. All right, I just cut over to the second camera. Doug was freaking out when he flipped the plug over. I'm coming in to take a look.
I just moved it. Hold on.
Let me get my glasses on.
I see it. I see
You
it.
see it?
Stop. Right there. Right there.
Right there. You sure?
Right.
Oh,
More Spanish.
wait. No, I think it
Right
might be
there,
a silver
right
quarter. It looks too thick for Spanish silver.
Yeah.
But let's take a look. I got my water out.
It's a Washington.
Yeah, it's a Washington.
Ah,
Hey, still,
What a-
Doug.
piece of crap.
It's a silver Washington quarter. Do you want me, is these gloves okay to get wet?
Yeah, yeah.
Doug is just in Real mode, Charlie. So anything that's silver
Anything
Washington,
silver is.
he's like,
Anything in the 20th century, he throws away right today.
hold on, Doug. Let me.
Well, yeah. Let me spray.
You have me come over and listen to it. I got it. It was a 34. Jason.
There we go.
You're asking me what it sounded like.
I got it, Doug. 1959. It's not even older than you, Doug.
Yeah, 9 years younger than me. Yeah.
Any mint mark on it? No mint mark. But hey, your second silver, I mean, anything in relation to his 2 Real, Charlie, is not quite as
It
good.
pales.
He's spoiled now.
He's spoiled
He's
now.
spoiled. He's
Yeah.
spoiled.
All right. I guess I'm not
He'll-
buying dinner.
He'll be like Paul, you know, after digging 100 kgs, you know.
Well, you know what that means now, Charlie?
What?
That means he also has to buy dessert now.
Banana split.
Yeah.
With the banana.
Soon it's going to be a wine tasting, too.
Dig out.
We're going to get a wine tasting after this. Doug, you're on fire today. A farthing, a silver quarter, and a 2 Real. You are the man.
Oh,
I thought there was something else in there.
Uh-oh.
where's my? Oh, I can't move that. Can I use your leash?
Here.
I was about to cut the camera off. Doug might have something else in the hole.
Started out rough.
Paul's going to throw his shovel at you if you get a...
We started
If
out
he
rough
throws
this
a
morning.
shovel
Well,
at
I'll
me, he
tell you.
doesn't get dinner.
Oh,
Right
my
under
goodness.
this root. Figured I gotta work for it.
There we go. What is that?
That looks like a modern quarter.
Modern quarter.
Well,
Whoops.
so you might have a silver spill, a silver quarter with a clad quarter? Yep, that's what it is. Watch it be a 65, Charlie.
Yeah.
His silver was a 59. It is 1965.
Unbelievable.
Doug, you missed a
Missed it
silver
by
spill by 1 year.
Missed it by that much.
Oh, Doug.
Well, he probably lost that in 65.
Wow.
I don't even think 65s could have a mint mark, as I recall.
Oh.
Is that right, Paul?
Yours is laying over
The
there.
65s?
I got a signal there.
Oh, I'll let that go then. I won't pick it up.
For some reason, I think 65s were only made in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Well, Doug, that's still a good spill. A 59 silver
Yeah.
and a 65 clad.
All right.
Way to go. I'm going to get it right in your buck. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, well. All right, we just got done ducking in the cars. It was pouring rain for a little bit. I don't know if you saw the rain clouds earlier. It was pretty bad. But Paul and Charlie are still in the cars drying off. Me and Doug are out here. Doug, an incredible day so far.
Last gas.
A farthing, your 2 Real, my 2 copper spill.
Some great buttons.
Some great buttons. I mean, Charlie had some great stuff. Paul had a copper. His 2-cent piece of Tootsie Toy. Man, it goes on and on and on. What an incredible house. I'm going to take another pass up and back in the yard. I hear thunderclouds. You might have to build out here early.
All right, man.
All right, Doug, this house is it's really crazy. We've been over the yard. We all make a pass. We get a couple things, make a second pass, find even better stuff. Now we're making the 3rd pass and still finding good stuff. This one was in the mid-60s, really loud and screaming. I thought I was going to have a coin. It's not, but it's another button, and look at this one. This is what I see in the hole.
Silver wash.
Silver wash, 2-piece button with a
look at
full
that.
shank.
We have gotten some nice buttons out of here today. That looks like it has something on the front.
It's an infantry
does.
button, Doug. It's an infantry button. I see the eye. You see the eye in the middle?
Yes, I do, actually.
Let me give this a clean up. Oh, Charlie's going to love it. Hang on, let me clean up. I'll be back in a second. All right, I called Charlie over. I cleaned it up. Charlie loves these, so I wanted him to see it when everyone else sees it. All right, you ready, Charlie?
I love you too, Jason, by the
I
way.
do love you. I'm going to put it right here. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. Look at that there. Oh, my gosh. Infantry. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Full shank.
Oh.
That might be one of the nicest infantry buttons I've ever seen.
That is beautiful.
I've gotten some crazy cool buttons out of this yard.
You know, today's July 3rd. July 3rd, I just posted about my great-grandfather at Gettysburg. And he was he fought at the what they call the slaughter pen, which is between Devil's Den and Little Round Top. And they always say to me, and he survived, you know. And
That was a 3-day battle.
3-day battle. He got there on July 2nd.
Don't you have buttons from his original
Yes, I
uniform,
do.
your grandfather?
Yes.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I actually gave some away to metal detecting friends of mine.
Yeah, I remember Shane got
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Look at, oh my goodness, as it's drying, Doug. Look at that.
Wow. Can I see it with the glasses?
Yeah,
Yep, pull them off my face. The whole thing's blurry now to me, so.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
That is awesome.
Best one I've ever found.
Yeah. Right here, right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
We cross that.
That's what I'm saying, right there.
And screaming numbers.
And Doug offered to live dig it, and I said, no, that's okay. I haven't had the luck you had. And look at it turns out to be.
You gotta listen to me. It's my
I do.
day.
All right, Dog Tag Doug, we're getting ready to roll out of here. If you can hear the rumbling up there, there is some big thunder clouds, and I hear a lot of thunder, Doug.
Yeah, I haven't.
I'm not worried about the thunder, it's the lightning that I'm worried about. But Doug just had a really good signal, and he got this, and I see writing on it. It looks
I
like
have no clue what that is.
it looks like a beaver.
A who?
A beaver,
A beaver?
and there's writing underneath. I'm going to clean it up while he's looking for something else in the hole.
I hear more in there.
I thought it might have been a cufflink, but let me clean it up while you're fishing out whatever the heck else is in there, and we'll come back and see what this is. All right, I cleaned off your thing, Doug. That didn't sound good. But I cleaned off your beaver.
Oh,
That sounds worse.
I didn't know I had one.
There it is, and
Interesting.
it says Cubs BSA. It's a Boy Scouts
Cub
of
Scout.
America. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It
I
has
guess it's
that
a
shape.
bobcat, not a beaver. Can you see it up there?
Yeah, it would be Girl Scouts if it was a beaver.
Can you shoot a dog? Hit me with the light, Doug.
I'm hitting you.
There it is, right there. You can
Oh, yeah,
see
yeah.
the word Cubs upside down in BSA. Oh, it's a lion. It looks like a beaver. It's a lion now at the top, Doug.
Okay.
I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. If it was a
I wonder if
cufflink
that's
or
sterling, you think?
I
Or-
thought maybe, but it looks awfully.
on that side, it looks
doesn't look real
kind of
good.
crappy.
I found some sterling Scout rings in the past.
Oh, yeah.
And so I don't know. I don't know if it's old, new, young, fat, skinny, round, square.
That's interesting find.
It is.
for
It's a
the-
good find. If that's our last find before the thunder comes in, Doug.
That's it for me.
That's a
I'm,
good one.
I'm toasted.
Well, hey, well done.
Thanks.
It was a heck of a day for you there, Dougie.
Yeah, man.
And man, that 2 Pistareen really made it for you.
Oh.
Well done, sir. Well, there it is, guys. Absolutely amazing 1740s colonial house. I don't even remember everything we found offhand, but some of the notable things, well, heck, Charlie's King George I halfpenny, 1721. That thing's going to clean up great. He also had his second ever 2-cent piece. I think it was 1865, if I recall. That thing was super cool. Paul had that really nice looking knee buckle. He also had a braided hair that cleaned up well, but I didn't get a good picture of it. But there it is, a little crusty. Doug had that awesome livery button with the hunting scene on there. He had that King George II farthing, 1740, with the square nail punched right through it. And of course, the King Charles II 2 Reales Pistareen in absolutely stunning condition. That thing was just nuts. And then me, I had the spill of the King George I halfpenny along with the King George II halfpenny that when I cleaned it up looked like this. It was absolutely amazing. It had more detail than the Warren report. 1738. Both sides cleaned up like a champ. That thing was absolutely beautiful. I had a bunch of buttons on the day, including that dandy button with the hatched design on it. It had gold gilt at one time. I had the infantry button. That thing cleaned up amazing. Silver all over the top of it. And then, of course, my 1600's padlock that hopefully in a few weeks' time will be sitting in the Charles Mercer Museum in Pennsylvania for the whole world to see. Man, what a spot this was. What an adventure of incredible finds. And of course, if you guys want to find incredible things, just shoot me an email. QuarterHoarder@yahoo.com. Let me know what your budget is and where you live and what you're looking for. I'll recommend the best machines that you can afford, and you can get out there and find your own incredible pieces of history. Maybe donate them to your local museum or to your local historical society, or maybe just put them at home in your own display case, so when you walk by every single time, you're just going to remember the day and the excitement you felt when you pulled that thing out of the ground. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. It's a hobby of champions. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.